All right, we got some ultimate cookies today that I'm gonna show you how to make. Or like monster cookies. I don't really have a name for them yet, but basically I'm gonna show you how to make some amazing cookies. So you could do this with like oats if you wanted to be a little bit healthier, or like sugar cookies if you're not into all the chocolate. But for me, I really love chocolate, so I'm using chocolate chip Toll House cookies that are already in the squares to make this easy. And then we're gonna grab one of my favorite little treats, little Hershey squares. You could also do like Kisses, or even like a Reese's peanut butter cup might be good. Just gonna crush that down in there. We are doing good. Okay, now for the final step, well, not really final step, next step I guess, I'm gonna do another layer of these bad boys. We still got room in here. So we're gonna smash that down. Smash that down. Just to get that chocolatey kind of layer whenever you pick this up into the cupcake form, once it all melts. Okay, now that we have that, we're gonna do our next layer of chocolate. We got some semi-sweet baking chocolates. I'm just gonna put these in my hand, make it a little bit easier. I'm just gonna add some of this. Now again, if you're not really a chocolate fan, you may want to skip this step, or you could do like some butterscotch or some peanut butter chocolate chips, or peanut butter chips. But I love me some chocolate, so we're gonna do that. Now we're gonna add our last topping, and that's peanut butter. So we're gonna pour a little bit of peanut butter on there. I'm using some crunchy peanut butter. You could use regular peanut butter, but I think this really takes away from all the sweetness just a little bit and really helps it out. Beautiful. All right, next up and lastly, we have some M&M minis. We're just gonna sprinkle these on top. Just like so. Give it some color. Yeah. All right. And I'm gonna kind of lightly press those in. Gonna smash this whole thing down a little bit. Perfect. Okay, now let's cook this at 350 for about 12 minutes and check it out. Should be awesome. Ooh, baby. Those look good. Man, that turned out perfectly. I'm just gonna kind of grab this out of there so you guys can see it and put it on this plate. I know there's a cupcake in the cookie, but I just want to like cut into it so you guys can kind of see what I'm seeing here. Just break that down. Look at that. Cookie, big chunk of chocolate in the middle. All right, so I'm just gonna bite it like this, I think. It's still pretty hot, so don't try this at home. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, let's try this out. Mmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That is so good. The nuts and the peanut butter mixed with all that chocolate. Woo! All my senses are tingling right now. That's so good. All right, we got our sugar cookies. Let's dump these out. We're gonna stack 2 of them on top of each other. We're having a little fun with our cooking today. We're gonna make some apple pie cookies. It's gonna be so, so good. Very simple to make. You can even have your kids help out and have some fun doing some stacking. Oh, they're gonna be good. Let's move that here. Kind of give us some more space, even it out. All right, perfect. Now, what you want to do is you want to grab whatever you can find to kind of mash that down. You want to grab some apple pie filling in your scoop. Scoop that on, working when you can be hanging out, having a good time. So that's our first few steps. Now we're gonna grab this pie crust, all right? We're gonna grab our handy little pizza slicer. You wanna make really thin slices. This is gonna be for the top of our apples to kind of give it that, or whatever you call it, the little shoestring maze. Usually pretty bad at this, but the way it's supposed to work is that you want to fold that around, fold it there, do one more. You're just kind of piecing this stuff together, making it work like Play-Doh. Then we're gonna grab this, go underneath, just like that. Start on top, go underneath, stretch that one out a little bit. Beautiful. And then one last one. Just going in and out of this, giving it that pie look. And it tastes really good too. Just make that cross. All right. And then we'll do that to all the others and put it in the oven. Whoa, those look good. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of cinnamon to this. I know that the apple pie filling has a little bit, but I just like it. And then because it's the fall, I'm gonna do a little bit of pumpkin spice. So when I say a little bit, I mean like feathering it on there. Just a little hint of that pumpkin pie. So we got some pumpkin cinnamon apple cookies going in the oven at 350 for 17 minutes. Guys, this is going to be so good. Whoa, look how good those turned out. Oh my gosh. Nice and golden brown. Those are hard. Ooh, man, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna start on this corner here. I'm gonna put these on a plate, let those bottoms cool off a little bit, because we don't want it to cook too much and burn on the bottom. Oh my goodness. Guys, this might be one of the best dessert recipes that I've ever done. This is a pretty darn good, easy one. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm trying to figure out though, I think I'm gonna get a fork to eat it because I don't want to miss out on this stuff. Like, well, let's see. This one breaks apart pretty good. So it just like breaks apart. You could do a fork, I think. I think if you let it sit a little bit longer, maybe you could do it. But look at that. I mean, that cooked really nice. I'm excited to try this. Let's see how this turned out. Ooh, that was really good. I totally forgot that pie stuff on top has a really cool flavor. Really makes it taste like an apple cobbler, or like apple pie. Wow. Yeah. Yep, that's good. Make this one. You won't be disappointed. All right, today we're gonna make some cookie bowl sundaes. Get a giant ball of cookie dough, and you're just gonna spread these on a muffin pan that's flipped upside down. I'm just gonna make 6 of these, so if you guys have like a small, like a 6 muffin pan, then I would recommend using that, but I don't have one of those, so you just wanna make some really big balls. 6 of these. Gotta break these in half. Beautiful. And you want them to be pretty big, so you want these to be thick. So I'll go right here. How about that? And then Put this last one right there. Okay, now what you want to do, hey, it looks like a cross. Now what you want to do is spread this down over the muffin, circular part, the muffin tin. And then what that's gonna do is it's gonna bake in that shape. You flip it around and you're gonna have a nice surprise. I don't wanna spoil the surprise, but it's gonna be pretty cool. And I'm using chocolate chip cookies. If you guys wanted to use like sugar cookies or peanut butter cookies, would probably be really good. If you guys have a better cookie dough you would like to use, let me know in the comments. I'd love to see what your guys' spin on this would be. But I just love, me and my wife love chocolate chip cookie dough. So that's what we're gonna go for. And I sprayed this too, because sometimes I forget and then nothing works out for me. So, all right, that's what it's gonna look like. It looks weird, but it's gonna turn out awesome. So let's put this in the oven at 350 for about 12 minutes. Hot plate, hot plate. All right, kind of melts in together, but we'll carve it out once it cools down, pick up these bowls and show you the next step. Okay, next step. Now that's nice and hardened, I'm gonna cut out the first bowl. It's a little stuck there, but there we go. Okay, let's see how we get this with a spatula really carefully. There it comes. Get the other side. All right. Nice. We got that outer shell. Now I'm gonna grab this. Gonna form that around. A little bit of extra for the outside. Okay. Now let's set this here. I'm gonna grab your vanilla ice cream. Got that Tillamook, that good stuff. I'm gonna put that right in the middle. Whoa, I got a big old scoop. Beautiful. All right, now let's add some Cool Whip. Chocolate syrup. Only the best. And then let's add some chocolate sprinkles. Woo! That is loaded and ready. Don't let that ice cream slip away. But guys, there it is. There's that bowl. Look at that. I think that looks pretty good. Kind of fell apart a little bit. Maybe if you guys know a better way to do that. But I mean, really, that's just all presentation. At the end of the day, it's gonna taste amazing just throwing all this together. It's just a fun way to cook. That's all I'm trying to do here, just show you guys an interesting way to make some cookie chocolate chip ice cream. Here we go. Mmm. It's so good. My mouth is so full. What is it look about? All right, we got that Nestle Toll House. We're just gonna squeeze that out of here. We're gonna use a pretty good amount of this. You got a pan. Is this like a 9x9 pan with parchment paper so it doesn't stick? We're just gonna spread all this out in there. We're going to add some chocolate bars. So we have our Hershey's, and this is a s'mores dessert. So we're basically making a 6-layer s'mores treat for you. Oh, that one's missing its little end. There we go. Okay, let's go this way with it. Or is this better? Oh, that's perfect. Like a glove. Look at that. How satisfying is that? It's like they made this pan for it. Okay, now we got that good Jif creamy peanut butter. We're just gonna pour this all over. Cover it. And if you melt it in the microwave, it'll pour out a lot easier. Just a pro tip for you guys. So let's spread that out. Get that nice and spread evenly over the chocolate. That is looking good right there. Okay. Now, next step is the graham crackers. So we got our original graham crackers. We're just gonna do the same thing that we did with those Hershey bars. I think they're about the same size. Do you think that they made them the same size intentionally? Uh-oh. Guys, we're in trouble. Let's see if we can break it like this. Yes. Glory! Oh, that's pretty. Okay, now let's try the half thing. Yep, that works. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Perfect. Now, let's do some Jet Puff marshmallow cream on top. This is obviously the marshmallow part of our s'mores. So we're just gonna get a big old glob of this out. Again, I microwaved it in advance to make it a little bit easier to work with. This stuff's still a little tricky sometimes, but you want to carefully spread that over the whole graham cracker base. We're going to use the rest of our cookie dough that we had to squeeze out whatever's left. Just going to go like that. This is just going to give it that textured layer at the top. Nice and tasty. Just break that up. See if there's any more in here. Oh yeah, we still got more. That's like 3 more cookies. Okay, just keep breaking that up. Perfect. Okay, now what we're gonna do is put this in the oven at 350 for about 12 minutes and check it out. Wow, those turned out so good. Look at the little lava thing that's going on with the cookie crumbles and the marshmallow cream. That looks amazing. Okay, now let's cut this. I don't really know how I want to cut it. Maybe like little squares, kind of like a s'mores. Wow, that cuts so easy. Look at that. That took like minutes, you guys. Look how incredible that looks. I'm just gonna take this big piece right here. Make sure I'm at the bottom of the pan. Wow. That is a loaded s'more right there. Holy cow. It came apart a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, it's all there. You can see the layers. You could maybe let it cool and maybe the peanut butter and chocolate wouldn't fall apart as much, but you guys, I mean, this looks amazing to me. I think I'm just gonna dig right into it. Let's see, where's the cookie layer at? You see the cookie layer at the bottom? It's kind of melted. That's how I like it. All right, let's try this out. Okay. I think I just died and went to heaven. Holy cow. Woo! May not be low carb, but man, that is high satisfaction. High satisfaction.